Hello, my name is Rachel, and I'm doing my speech on the food waste. Okay, food waste is a huge issue that is happening daily by each and every one of us. Some of it goes to waste due to lack of awareness, some is due to lack of caring, and others may be because there's just so much food in restaurants, catering businesses, and even in our own homes that's just leftovers and we just don't know what to do with it. Unfortunately, this is what happens when we waste food every day.
That's awful.
Some examples of food waste negatively affects our world is how food waste affects children. 1 in 4 children in the U.S. are without food every year due to food waste. And how it affects our countries. Asia, Africa, and Latin America are some of the countries most affected countries due to food waste. As you can see here, U.S. is the largest country that contributes to food waste, and Asia, Africa, and Latin America are the smallest countries. Therefore, they are the ones most affected by food waste. I personally have seen food waste in a Latin American country. I lived in Guatemala, and I was unfortunately able to see how the food waste contributes to children and many families in other countries. I also was unfortunate enough to live in poverty and lack of food, and it's a huge problem and needs to be stopped. Food waste negatively impacts our economy. On average, the government, business, and consumers spend about $1.4 trillion on food every year. And all of that food, about 165 billion of it goes to waste. Why? Why is so much food being wasted? Some of the food is being wasted because we are over-purchasing. We go to the store, we don't have a list, we don't know what we want to get, we just buy whatever. And we end up wasting it because we don't eat it. Another thing is not wanting to eat leftovers. Sometimes we go to restaurants, you buy the food, oh, I don't care, I'm just going to throw it away. What is being done to stop food waste? As I see so much food being wasted, I wonder if anything is being done. I was able to find that in 2005, the UK government established a voluntary industry agreement that aims to motivate the groceries and retail stores to help reduce food and packaging waste. Also, in 2007, the UK also launched a Love Food, Hate Waste campaign, and this aims to educate consumers and the buyers how to alter their daily food intake and food practices in their households. Thankfully, you and I can also do something about food waste. We can buy smaller quantities and eat more leftovers, like I said before. If you're going to go to a restaurant, only order what you think you're going to eat. And if you do have leftovers, instead of wasting it, take it home and eat it for lunch. And try to spread awareness. So many people are unaware of the fact that so much food is being wasted every year. If people knew that the food that they're wasting could help feed a little child or a family in need in their own community, it might help them feel more inclined to help stop food waste. As can be seen, a lot of food and a lot of money is being wasted. And this is something we can all help to contribute in helping stop waste food. I hope you all were able to learn a little more about the importance of saving and less wasting. Thank you all for your time. Do you have any questions? Yes.
What can I do immediately, practically, to cut back on my waste?
I would say, kind of like what I said, when you're going to the store, try to buy a little less. Only buy what you think you're going to need instead of buying like a huge quantity of something. And maybe if you go out to eat, save it for either you for lunch the next day, or if you have a friend that you think needs a need, try to help them. Any other questions?
Are there certain foods that are easier to preserve than others over a long period of time?
Yeah, definitely I would say canned foods. Obviously, that's one to help. And something else I found, that fruits and vegetables are foods that are lost and not consumed a lot more than other foods. So, for instance, fruits and vegetables, if you're going to eat them, buy them in very small quantities. Therefore, they don't get wasted. Any more questions? You.
How can me and the community help raise awareness for this wasting food?
Well, one thing I would say in helping awareness in anything is setting an example.
Right.
So, for instance, instead of wasting your food, save it and tell other people as well. Tell your friends, encourage them, explain the effects it has on the world. Thank you all for your time.